We were on the national news on CBS, where we're giving senior a monthly stipend of $100 per month. People who are on fixed income.
Yeah.
It's for 6 months. We're probably going to extend it, but we've had great feedback so far. We've been doing it for 6 months, and a lot of seniors have been loving it. We have about 300 seniors in my district of about 1,500 seniors who have applied. And just different feedback we've gotten, they can buy gas, they can buy groceries.
A little bit helps.
A little bit helps. And you'll be surprised. A lot of seniors have purchased their homes a long time ago, and some of their mortgages are only $600-$700. So to some of us, $100 might not seem like a lot, but to a senior whose mortgage is $700-$800, it goes a long way. It helps a lot with everyday expenses, and we're getting good feedback.
Miami's hip hop and R&B. It's 103.5 The B. Papa Key, the people's voice. Very special guest in the building. Commissioner, City of Tamarac. Commissioner Wright is here. How are you, brother?
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you, man. Where you from originally?
So originally, I grew up in the VI, but my...
VI?
Yeah.
Which island?
Between Tortola and St. Thomas.
I love Tortola.
Yeah. So my parents initially grew up in Brooklyn.
What part of Brooklyn? Oh my gosh.
Dad is Albemarle 21st. Mom is Flatbush Ave in Glenwood.
That's what's up.
So Flatbush.
Okay, so I'm from Crown Heights.
Crown Heights.
Yeah. Right?
So I grew up, some of my summers in the VI, Jamaica, Broward, and Brooklyn, because Daddy was born in Brooklyn, but went back to Jamaica when he was like 10 months old.
Gotcha.
And he grew up in Jamaica until he was a teenager. My mom from Brooklyn. And then they both went back to their respective places as adults. My mom back to the VI, and my dad back to Jamaica.
So mom is at the Rock, or she in?
She's in the States now.
Okay, gotcha.
They're all in the States now. Dad lives in Fort Lauderdale. Mom lives in Weston.
Yeah, love Tortola. Beautiful place, man. That's the British Virgin Islands.
British Virgin Islands, yeah.
Take a little ferry, go over there.
Absolutely. You take a little ferry. It's very small. You went to Virgin Gorda?
No.
Virgin Gorda is where they have the bats. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It's where all the billionaires kind of hang out.
Gotcha. That's why I haven't been there, sir. But I see the homes because I know the guy from Virgin lives there. You said
Richard Branson.
And then Michael Jordan has a place over there.
Yeah, Google guy has a place over there. Bill Gates, they call it the billionaires playground. Gotcha. But it's a beautiful place. A very beautiful place.
That's what's up, man. Thanks for letting me that history. So you do have your Jamaican roots?
Of course. My daddy's a Jamaican. Spent my summers in Kingston. Straight up Yardman. Definitely in my blood.
That's what's up. So talking about, I see you guys are bringing Buju.
Of course.
To the City of Tamarac. Talk about that, please.
June 6th, we're going to have the Yard on the Lawn celebration. It's a second Yard on the Lawn celebration. It celebrates Caribbean American Heritage Month. We're having Buju. We're going to have someone from the Haitian community as well. I can't pronounce the name. It's very French, but Gaye, she's coming as well. But Buju is going to be the headliner. And of course, we're going to have some special guests. When Buju performs, there's always special guests that show up. So it's going to be a fun time.
Man, that's really big. You guys were just saying, like, just shutting down all the other cities in their Caribbean events or what? I mean, you guys are like, listen, usually like Tamarac, Coral Springs, y'all be chilling. Y'all let Miramar and North Miami and all these other cities and Lauderhill do their thing. And now y'all like, excuse me.
Well, Tamarac, we have changing demographics. People have this notion that Tamarac is still a retirement community, but actually the average age is like 46.
Wow.
25 years ago was like 70. So we have more families, younger families. Obviously, we have a more younger dynamic commission. They expect us to provide events and things that are more family oriented, but cater to a more younger demographic in the sense that it's 46 years. The average age.
That's what's up. Well, you guys did very well with that.
Last year we had Morgan Heritage.
Yes, I remember.
This year we have Buju.
I mean, who are you going to have next, man? I mean, Paris? I don't know. It's scary now. You guys went...
But, people excited about it. We have a lot of people that have signed up. People can still get tickets at Dutch Pot. Obviously, VIP is still available online. You can go to tamarac.gov, Yard on the Lawn, and you'll see all the areas where you can get tickets and that type of stuff.
Well, just save me too, since I know somebody. I have a friend. Just put 2 aside for me, all right, brother?
We'll make sure you get a media pass.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that.
We'll make sure you get a media pass.
See, he's an honest politician. I love this. This is starting off very well.
Yeah.
He could have easily gaslighted me like, I got you. But he's like, no, you'll get a media pass. Thank you, Commissioner Wright. Let's talk about another reason that you're here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. In Tamarac, affordability is a big issue all across the country, all across Florida. And one thing we've been working on is our affordability programs. One thing I've worked on in my district, because in Tamarac we have district, every
Mhm.
commissioner represents a different district, is a TEED program. We were on the national news on CBS where we're giving senior a monthly stipend of $100 per month. People who are on fixed income.
Yeah.
It's for 6 months. We're probably going to extend it, but we've had great feedback so far. We've been doing it for 6 months, and a lot of seniors have been loving it. We have about 300 seniors in my district of about 1,500 seniors who have applied, and just different feedback we've gotten. They can buy gas, they can buy
A
groceries.
little bit helps.
A little bit helps, and you'll be
Yeah.
surprised. A lot of seniors have purchased their homes a long time ago, and some of their mortgages are only $600, $700. So to some of us, $100 might not seem like a lot, but to a
Right.
senior whose mortgage is 700, 800, it goes a long way. It helps a
Mhm.
lot with everyday expenses, and we're getting good feedback. I was actually at Publix a few months ago, and a lady came up to me and was like, "Hey, Commissioner, you that $100 I get every month, I'm using it to buy groceries." It was very touching to know that you're
As a
that's a
public servant, isn't that
absolutely.
what you live for or you're supposed to live for,
That's
right?
that's what you live for. And all of my other colleagues and the commissioners will have done a good job of tackling the affordability crisis, whether it's gas card giveaways, people and helping people with their taxes,
Oh,
their
yeah, shout out to my
insurance.
girl, she's there with you too.
Commissioner Crystal Patterson.
Love her,
Yeah,
man.
yep,
She's
yep.
awesome. Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. She
yeah.
did her thing as well. She did a grant giveaway for her
Mhm.
district as well, for her community. Commissioner Bolton, he did a gas card giveaway. And obviously he's always doing stuff for his district and his community. Dr. Keisha Daniels, she's done her thing as well. So in Tamarac, we are tackling that affordability crisis that's hurting a lot of communities. We
Mhm.
we get we get slack sometimes, but none of that money was taxpayers' money. It came from a development project
Wow,
that the
okay.
developers proffer, and we divided it among the district. And we said, hey, we're going to make sure our constituents and our residents are taken care of. So none of it were the taxpayers' money that we're using.
So
So
then that was your way of saying, "Don't
no,
worry about it." I know you can't say that.
no,
I know you're
no,
not
no,
saying that,
no.
but so,
No, no,
they got
no.
it covered.
No, no, the developer was very generous, and we
Right.
decide to, put it in the community, distribute the community. But we also have given money for small businesses. We have a $5,000 small business grant. Any business in Tamarac can qualify, and if you are a resident of Tamarac, you get 10,000. Yeah,
Mm.
so a lot of the businesses have applied. We have over almost close to 100 businesses that has qualified for that specific grant. Mine barbershop, I told him about it, and he was happy to get it. He went in and he applied. He was happy to help because people are raising rents in terms of these plazas and that type of stuff. And having that $5,000, help towards payroll, it helped towards paying the rent, help towards equipment, marketing, that type of stuff.
And these are the things when you're living in a city, you're working in the city, that the type of assistance that you would like to receive from the city, right?
Absolutely. And the notion that cities are just fixing potholes and yes, we have to make sure the potholes are fixed. We have to make sure cops are there. We have to make sure we
Mhm.
have good parks and all that stuff. But people demand more from us now because we are the government closest to the people. So they have an expectation like, how are you going to help me with affordability? How are you going to help me grow my business? How are you going to help me get more customers? It's just a world that we live in that local elected officials have a lot more responsibility in what
Mhm.
people expect from them, especially when you have diverse community. When you look
Mhm.
at Tamarac, we are a microcosm of America. One third white, one third Hispanic, one third black. So we kind of reflect the country. And in a diverse community, people have diverse expectation. And you always have to be adapting and evolving and listening to their concerns to provide the things that they demand.
What was the pivotal moment for you when you decided, like, that you wanted to get into public service? When did you know this
I,
was
I
the thing?
actually studied, I went to school, I have a master's degree in government and a master's
Mm.
degree in business. I spent some time working in Washington on Capitol Hill. Broward has always been home. My dad has been around here for 40 something years. So I've been spending my summers here. And then after grad school, I came back home, decided to run for office. Ran the first time and lost. But,
Mhm. Me too.
it's okay.
It hurts, but can you agree? It hurts, but you learn so much more in losing than you ever could in winning.
Absolutely. And if you are passionate about it, you're going to continue going and eventually you'll succeed. But you're right. It's teachable.
Yes.
It's a lot of things that you learn from that experience that helps you in the next
Yes,
experience.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. You learn to appreciate it a lot more as well too.
absolutely.
I'm so happy to lend you this opportunity because I want people to see the folks who are here, and you hit me up, and
Absolutely.
I want them to understand that because you wanted to get the word out about what you're doing, and not only are you doing this for your community, your district in your community, but you're also setting the example for other cities and other people to understand and realize what's available to them, and maybe to demand that from their commissioners.
Absolutely. And it's you have a voice. Obviously, I told you I love your podcast. I saw you
Thank
at
you.
it was at Waggy T's celebration.
Yes.
I love the podcast, so I pay attention. Obviously, we see what other commissioners are doing, other
Mhm.
people are doing in the community. You have a platform that's important, so all of us can, learn and go to place and share with what we're doing. But I also think that for me as well, and for our city of Tamarac, we are doing so much amazing things. I just want to get that word out there of what we're doing, what my other colleagues are doing. I always say that we're the dream team. Sometimes we get hit for things that we do, but part of leadership is going out on that limb and
Yeah.
looking over and bringing people and say, hey, cities are not doing this, but we have to do this. People want to make sure their bills are taken care of. People want to make sure they have a little fun, a little excitement, especially of younger demographics. They do want to have fun. We had a concert with Busy Signal back in
Yes,
April. Yeah, it
yes,
was
I heard about
a
that.
lot of people showed up. A
Yes.
lot of people showed up.
But I heard about it last minute, but you got to come talk to me about that. I mean, the butcher thing is out there, but
Yeah.
you can't have these little secrets. I heard about that.
Yeah, and
Oh.
like 5 to 7,000 people showed up for that concert, and that was in an amphitheater in my district when I first got
Mhm.
elected. We built this beautiful amphitheater in this development complex, and it wasn't being utilized. And I said, hey, let's utilize it. We started doing events. We started to have food truck Fridays, and all the residents started to love it.
Yeah.
Because what I've learned is that even within our cities, even within a district, there's these micro communities
Mhm.
where people want events in their community,
Yeah.
in their little spaces. I remember walking home and seeing one of the officers. He's like, hey, Commissioner, my wife loves that lemonade from the Food Truck Friday. She can't wait every 2 weeks to come and have
Yeah.
it. And again, those are the things that make you feel good as an elected official, but also having that vision to see there's micro pockets of the communities where people want to have excitement. We say live, work, and play in a city, but sometimes people want to live, work, and play in an even little neighborhood.
Yeah, the little nooks, right?
Absolutely, it's true. It's true.
That's
But
what's
other than
up.
that, also cost of living, gas. Back in the day, these are bedroom communities where people would drive to Fort Lauderdale to
Yeah.
have fun or whatever. Now they want to have that excitement in their little communities. So it's
Yeah.
important that we provide these type of things that residents demand.
Well, you're doing a great job, Commissioner Wright. I want to tell you that. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Let the people know how they can connect with you, social media, or any
Yeah,
information
you
you'd
can
like to
follow
give
me at
out.
Morey Wright Jr. on Instagram, on Facebook. Obviously, you can go to City of Tamarac. You see my commissioner's page. If you have someone in Tamarac who's in District 2, if they're a senior, they can go to tamarac.gov/TEED. If they're on fixed income, they can qualify $100 a month for the next 6 months. Perhaps we'll extend it. And again, June 6th, we're going to have the Buju Banton show. Come out. It's going to be fun. You can still get tickets at Dutch Pot. You can go online and still get VIP ticket. Yard on the Lawn, June 6th. Gates open at 4, 6 p.m. Buju's going to be there. It's going to be a mass, and we're going to have fun.
That part. All right. Thank you again, brother. And all the best. All right.
Thank you.
Good stuff, man.